My name is John Kanyinge from Biased Africa. I'm the managing director, and we are here to officially launch the national promotion decaf promotion campaign for two purposes. One, to encourage farmers to scratch Kefi stickers that are put on the bags so that we can participate in the fight against counterfeits. And number two, during the scratching, farmers also get an opportunity to win prizes like the pickup displayed here and some of the other farming equipment. And this is to say thank you to the farmers for the journey they've worked with us in trying to ensure food security in the country, and also trying to make sure that, on the other hand, we do it using genuine seed and not counterfeit seeds.
Okay. What's behind the phrase panda mbegu kwa panda mbegu moja kwa kila seed?
So normally in the previous days, you would plant, or farmers, because they are uncertain of whether seeds are going to germinate, they would plant 4 seeds in a hole and then chance that one of them will survive. We are guaranteeing farmers that when you plant one seed, you have a chance of 100% making, that seed germinating and going into form a crop with that one seed. So the previous notion of planting 4 to chance that one will survive, you don't need to take that route. You can plant 1 decaf seed and you're 100% sure it's going to germinate and give you what you're looking for.
What are the effects of seeds? What are the effects of the counterfeit seeds when they finally?
So counterfeit seeds are a big threat to the economy, because farmer pays money to buy seed, but what he gets on the farm is not seed that give him what he was looking for. And that means the productivity of the farms is much lower when you're talking about counterfeit seed. So it's an economic loss in the sense that farmers have spent money to buy something that is forcibly put across to them that is going to give them production, when it's not going to give them production. So they lose money, but also the eventual goal of feeding the nation, ensuring food security, is not achieved because we are not going to get the yields that farmers are expecting.
And maybe we'll talk about why it is important to work with small-scale farmers, as you mentioned.
Yeah, small-scale farmers are the biggest contributor to food security in our country. We know maize is staple food in Kenya, in the other African countries, and 99% of food production or maize production is done by the smallholder farmers. And that's why there can never be maize production without the smallholder farmers. There can never be food security without the smallholder farmers. And that's why we are passionate about partnering with the smallholder farmers and also enabling them with the correct tools, the correct hybrid maize seeds, and also the tools to go around it, fertilizers from fertilizer suppliers, and all the other inputs that they require. But there's no secret to food security if we don't have smallholder farmers.
Okay, maybe we'll briefly discuss about the economic importance of this, and maybe how we get to climate change.
We have, in the last few years, experienced uncertainty in rainfall patterns. And what that means is that farmers are really thrown into confusion because they don't know when rains are going to come and if they're going to be enough to support a full crop. And that is why when we have seeds that are adapted to these kind of patterns of weather, then we can guarantee that farmers are going to get a yield from what they are planting. Normally, our seed hybrids are such that we have seed hybrids for the low rainfall areas, and we have hybrids for the high rainfall areas. This adaptability of our seed hybrids means that farmers from the lower eastern, where rains are short, can be able to get a harvest even with the short rains. Farmers in Kisii can be able to get a crop even with the moderate rains. And in case we don't get the moderate rains in Kisii, they can shift to the hybrids that are able to grow faster. And this ensures that whatever area you are in, under whatever circumstance, you are still able to get a crop.
Mashine anaitwa Nyabuto kutoka Itumbe. Hii kampuni kwa mimi mwenyewe imenisaidia kupitia kwa Doris Kerubo wa CGA. Ndio nilipata nikiwa na kashamba kadogo hapo Itumbe. Akaona vile nilikuwa ninapanda, nilikuwa sipati mafuno mazuri. Akanielezea vile nitafanya, tukatumia round up tukanyunyishia hiyo shamba. alafu akaniletea shamba DK 777 tukapanda mbali wa 25 cm by 75 cm kwa straight line. Alafu baadaye baada ya kumaliza mwezi akanisaidia nikafanyia top dressing, na tulipoona dalili za hizi armyworms ambazo tulikuwa tunataka kuharibu mahindi, alinisaidia nikapata hii dawa ya peli, tukanyunyuzia hiyo armyworms zote zikatoka. Hii shamba ilikuwa hapa awali nilikuwa natoa mahindi ndogo sana, ikijaribu ilikuwa natoa gorogoro 10, lakini nilipopanda hiyo DK 777 nilipata gunia moja na gorogoro 10 kutoka gorogoro 10 ambayo nilikuwa napata hapo awali. Na kwa mwaka huu tumeshatayarisha shamba tayari, tena nimepanda. Sasa nilipanda hii mbegu ya yellow DK 7500, nayo measurement ni 25 cm by 75 cm. Imeanza kuota sasa, ninangojea tu nifanye vile alikuwa amenifunza nione matokeo.
Kwa majina naitwa Catherine Kemtomanoti. Mimi ni mkulima tena ni FSC toka Bobasi. Ni kwa jukumu yangu tangu nianze kupanda hii mahindi ya DK 77 8033 8031 imetoa njaa kwangu. Hapo awali nilikuwa napanda hizi mahindi zingine asikuwa zinanisaidia, lakini tangu nianza kupanda hii mahindi ya Decab nimeona mafanikio kwa familia, kwa kijiji mpaka constituency mzima. Vile niko hivi mimi mwenyewe nakujanga hapa Chosemo nanunulia wakulima wenzangu mahindi kwa bei yenye inafaa, na kitu ingine nasema bei, wakati mahindi imekuja kuulizia kwa bei huwa na consult Agustin, Barnabas na Falel ndio wananielimisha vile mahindi imeingia kwa stock. Wakati mahindi kama hakuna na wasumbua wananitafutilia hiyo mahindi napata, sababu niko na changamoto mingi kutoka huku mashindani. Wakati niliintroduce hiyo mahindi kwa ground, wakulima wao wananisumbua zaidi. Na kitu ingine na shukuru kwa watu wa CGA, sababu wao ndio walinichukua training wakanifunza vile wao tunapanda
all the way to Siaya. And as buyer, we have always partnered with farmers trying to make their lives easier. And especially such at times when we have a lot of changes in global warming and changes in climate, we are leading in terms of technology, producing varieties which can be able to withstand harsh environment. We are producing varieties which can be able to withstand drought, which can be able to protect themselves against the diseases. Diseases are low amongst like grave spot, MLND and others. We are also producing varieties which are highly productive in terms of quality and which cannot lodge and which are able to double crop for the farmers. As buyer, we have partnered with the distributors, amongst them is Chosemo distributors here, so that our technology can be able to reach the farmers. We have a distribution channel whereby we sell through the distributors, who then pass it over to the stockists, and they will lastly reach out to the farmers. Thank you. Okay.